Hey everybody, Blind Man Travels here today. Today we are going to talk about a very important conversation for many people, which is reasonable accessibility for accommodations while flying. Having a good experience flying will either start your travel experience with a bang, or the inverse, having a bad experience will be a terrible start to your anticipated vacation. Regardless where you are traveling to, knowing your rights and the accommodations that are available to you can help make your journey smoother and more enjoyable. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in to this conversation. Air travel can be challenging for individuals with disabilities, but airlines are required by law to provide reasonable accommodations. This means that they must make necessary adjustments to ensure that passengers with disabilities can travel safely and comfortably. So, what is the meaning of reasonable accommodation? For all intents and purposes, it's the requirement of the airline or the airport staff to provide reasonable accommodation to allow any passenger with a disability to travel with comfort and ensure that they have the same accessibility as anyone else. This can entail a whole wide variety of services and aids that are made available to passengers depending upon the nature of their disability. Pre-boarding is another important accommodation, one I am vocal about requesting. Passengers who are disabled are allowed to board the airplane before other passengers, giving them extra time to get settled and ensuring that they have access to their seats and any necessary equipment. For those who use wheelchairs, airlines must provide aisle chairs to help navigate the narrow aisles of the plane. These chairs are designed to fit through the aisles and make it easier to get to your seat. Service animals are also a critical part of accessibility. Airlines must allow service animals to accompany passengers with disabilities in the cabin. It's important to notify the airline in advance and provide any required documentation. Airlines have detailed documentation on their websites to review this information and contact the airline directly if you have specific needs or questions. During the flight, airlines must provide accessible in-flight service. This includes accessible lavatories on larger aircraft, even on the smaller ones as well, depending upon the manufacturer and date, assistance with meal service, and ensuring that safety information is available in accessible formats. I've had multiple times when flight attendants have given me a personal demonstration of the oxygen mask, life vests, and other safety equipment on board their aircraft. Flight attendants are trained to assist passengers with disabilities, so don't hesitate to ask for help if you need it. Whether it's adjusting your seat, retrieving items from the overhead bin, providing information, they're there to make your flight as comfortable as possible. Here are a few tips to ensure that you have a smooth journey. 1. Notify the airline in advance. Let the airline know about your needs when you book your ticket. This gives them time to make necessary arrangements. Many airlines allow you to notify them during the booking process through a drop-down menu on their website or app. But if you have specific needs, you can call their customer care number, or they may have a number set aside to handle disabled passenger accommodation requests. 2. Arrive early. Give yourself plenty of time at the airport to check in, get through security, and get to your gate. I personally try to get there 3 hours before departure. Another thing to note of is in most airports, contract with third-party companies to have staff on hand to assist disabled passengers through security into the gate. They may or may not be aware of how to accommodate your needs. Don't hesitate to be vocal about what you need. I put my foot down when they want to put me in a wheelchair, as I do not need one. As an added story, on my last layover at LAX, I knew my second flight was delayed, and as I had been through LAX several times at that point, I knew I was not in a rush, but the guy wanted to escort me to the gate right away. I told him that I did not need to go to the gate and I could take the LAX shuttle bus on my own to the next terminal, where in a couple of hours I could check in again and ask for an escort to the gate. But I did not prefer to be in a hurry. 3. Carry documentation. Have necessary documentation for your service animal or medical equipment ready. 4. Know your rights. Familiarize yourself with the Air Carrier Access Right, ACAA, and the accommodations airlines are required to provide, as well as the Americans with Disabilities Act at the airport itself. Put your thoughts and experiences as a disabled passenger flying in the comment section below. If you have not subscribed, please do so. We are at 83 subscribers as of the time of this recording. So I am making a push goal to get this channel up to 100 subscribers by the end of June. So if you can assist with that, I do appreciate that. That will really help make my day. Otherwise, thanks for watching.